So now we'll start our session. First, we'll discuss what is meant by website. So in real-time scenario, we are regularly opening some of the websites like www.abcd.com like that. We are opening regularly. What is meant by website? So website is a collection of web pages. For example, now I am going to open one website. In that website, we have n number of pages. So now here I am going to open one website. For example, I am going to open elearninfotech.com. So in this website, we have n number of pages. We'll check. So what are the pages we have in this website? So we'll check one by one. For example, if you are observing here, we have the home page. While click on About Us, you can easily observe here About Us page is so open. While click on the courses, it will open the courses page. While click on the registration, it will open the registration page like that. We have so many pages now. So that's why we can call it as a website. So website is a collection of web pages. In real-time scenario, we have two type of websites. One is static website and second one is dynamic website. What is meant by static? We'll discuss first. So static in the sense it is a fixed content. For example, if you want to do any changes in the static website, compulsory through coding only we can do the changes. If you don't know the coding knowledge, so at the time we are unable to do any changes in this static website. So now I'm opening one website. So I have to find out whether that is a static website or dynamic website. I have to find out. So how we are going to find out that? So whether it is a static or dynamic. So it depends upon the extension. You can observe we have here extension is .html. So whenever if you are observing this .html, we can easily understood this is static website. For static websites, extensions is .html or .html. So this is about the static website. So what is meant by website? Website is a collection of web pages. So we have two type of websites. One is static and second one is dynamic. What is meant by static? Static is nothing but fixed content. For example, you can observe here we have the phone number, we have the email id. For example, if you want to edit this phone number, so without coding knowledge it is not possible. So why? Because this is a static website. And one more thing you can observe here, so we have the latest news. Web designing training new batch starts on 22/3/2021. Actually this 22 is completed now. We have to update it. How we are going to update this one? Through the coding only. Why? Because here we have the extension is .html. Whenever if you are observing this extension is .html or .html, we can easily understand this is static website. Now coming to dynamic website. So for dynamic website, we have separate dashboards. So now I'm going to open one more website for dynamic process. So we have separate dashboard. If you want to access this dashboard through the credentials only, like logins only, we can access the dashboard. For example, now here I'm going to open one engineering college website. So here my client requirement is they want to post so like latest news or exam notifications or fest related news, anything dynamically they can post anything. So how they are going to post the things we'll discuss. I will show you the admin panel also. So now you can observe in this website here we have some latest news is scrolling. Now I want to post some more newses. So how we are going to do that? So for this type of websites, we have separate admin panel. So already we created some username and password to the client. So through that username and password, we can log in. After logging this one, so we have the dashboard. Through the dashboard, we can do the changes. For example, you can observe this is the dashboard. Here you can post the news and you can add the photos, you can add the testimonials, exam notifications, events, everything you can do directly from the dashboard. In case if you want to post something, just you can observe I'm going to post some news. So hi BAT, I'm going to post here. So now I have to check whether this news is reflected or not. I have to check. So just I'm trying to open so home page. Whenever we are opening this home page, whether the news is reflected or not, I have to check. So where I have to check, already we have the latest news in the bottom. I have to check whether that high B8 is So posted successfully or not, here you can observe. See, the news is automatically reflected here. So like this, we are trying to apply in real-time scenario. If you want to delete this news also, here we have the option edit and delete. So directly we can do the edit and delete operations from the dashboard only. Now I want to delete this news. Just click on delete. Automatically the news is deleted. For example, so I am going to give some username and password to you. You can directly do any changes here. So that is dynamic. So for dynamic, so we have separate dashboard. Through the dashboard, you can do any changes. So with the help of these logins, we can access the dashboard. Here, for doing changes, no need any coding knowledge. For doing the changes, no need any coding knowledge. Why? Because so my client, they don't know any coding knowledge, but they want some dynamic website. So whenever they want to do some changes, they can do changes themselves only. That is about dynamic website. So this is the introduction of the website. So what is website? Website is a collection of web pages. So any website you can open, we have a number of pages. You can observe we have home page, we have about us page. Like that, we have so many pages in this website also. So that's why we can call it as a website is a collection of web pages. And we have two type of websites. One is static and second one is dynamic. For static websites, so extension is .htm or .html. What is meant by static? Static is nothing but just it is a fixed content. If you want to do any changes through the coding knowledge only, we can do the changes. That is about the static side. Next, coming to dynamic. So for dynamic, we have separate dashboard. So through the dashboard, we can do any changes. So if you want to access the dashboard, so compulsory we have to so log in. So with the help of credentials, that is dynamic. For dynamic, we can use PHP language or Python. PY in the sense Python. Then .NET, ASPX in the sense .NET, and we have the JSP, nothing but Java. So for dynamic websites, we can use different languages to build any website. So for static, compulsory we have to use only the thing is that is HTML language. So through the HTML language, we can design any static web page. So this is about the introduction of the so static and dynamic websites. So up to now, clear, right? Any doubts?
Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm clear. Only thing is for if it is dynamic, then the extension will be .in or .org. Is it like that?
Not like that.
Like,
So for
mm,
normal.com also we can do that. There is no issue. So through the .com
mhm.
we can do that. But dynamic in the sense you can do any changes. For example,
Change.
so if you are
Mhm.
observing here, this is .ac.in. So why they are taking .ac.in? AC in the sense academic, na? So this is one institute.
Mhm.
Na? So that's why they are taking AC.in. So in case if you are taking one e-commerce website, so that is also dynamic website only now. So maybe their domain should be like a .com or .in. So like that depends upon the so client thing they are going to purchase the domains. Okay. So
Oh,
then
okay.
now coming to our course. So first module is HTML and it advanced version HTML5. So what is the use of HTML and what is the use of HTML5? We'll discuss. So by using HTML, we can design only static web pages, not dynamic web pages. So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, which is easy to design static web pages. In HTML, everything should be tag format. So for example, if you want to print one image, for that we have to use one tag, that is image tag we are going to use. So like anything, for example, if you want to display one heading, we have to use so some tag like h1 tag we are going to use. If you want to display anything like paragraph format, we have to use the so one tag. So markup language in the sense everything should be tag format only. So in HTML mainly we have two type of tags. What are the two type of tags we have? We have paired tag and second one is unpaired tag. Paired tag and unpaired tag. So paired tag in the sense syntax should be like this. Tag name open, then the tag name should be close. Sorry, tag name should be close. Example, p tag open, we can close the p tag. So you can observe this is one pair. So that's why we can call it as a pair tag. So this is open tag and this is closing tag. So in pair tag, we have so many things like paragraph tags, H1 tag, H2 tag, and div tag, title tag, big tag. We have so many tags in under pair tags. So and second one is unpaired tag. Unpaired syntax is like this. So we have tag name itself closing we have. So for example, image tag is a self-closing. Itself it is closing now. So that's why we can call it as unpaid or self-closing tag. So in HTML, everything should be tag format. How we are going to write the tags? By using angular basis. This is called angular basis. By using angular basis, we can write any tags. So we have two type of tags. One is paired tag and second one is unpaired tag. Unpaired is also called as self-closing tags. So paired syntax is tag name open, then tag name should be closed. So unpaired in the sense itself only we have the closing. So simply we can say HTML is a raw data. Simply we can say it is a, so there is no proper look and feel. So we can design static web page by using HTML, but here there is no proper look and feel. It is a raw data. Simply we can say it is without markup. Okay, so the web page should be like a without markup. So that's why we can call it as a raw data. There is no proper look and feel. Now my intention is I want to make that web page should be so good look and feel. So how we are going to do that? So with the help of CSS and CSS3, we can do the complete decoration part. So by using CSS, we can decorate the web page. So for example, I have one web page. I have to decorate that web page with the help of CSS. So CSS stands for cascading style sheet. By using CSS, we can decorate the web page. How we are going to decorate? So I want to apply some background colors. I want to apply font families. So colors, different properties we are going to apply. For example, here you can observe we have the red color bar. Now my intention is I don't want red color, I want blue color. Just I am going to place some preview here. In case it is in blue color, how it will be appear. So just preview purpose, I am going to change. See, whenever it is like a blue color, it should be look like this. So again, if you are refresh this one, again it should be red only. Why? Because I am just applying for the preview purpose only. Now, so I don't want single background color. I want multiple background colors. For this type of things, we can apply gradients. Now, you can observe here we have the black color. Whenever we are moving to the right side, it is in blue color. Like mixing of colors, how we are going to apply these type of things we are going to do with the help of CSS. Now, my intention is I want to apply some colors like a red comma, so and a blue comma, then so I want to apply some yellow color. So directly you can check here. So these three colors are mixed or not, you can observe here. So these type of things we are going to apply with the help of CSS only. And at the same time, we can apply different shapes also with the help of CSS. I will show you some more examples for the CSS. So basically, you have to think like a CSS is completely so the styling part. Whatever the styles if you want, you can place. Now here you can observe we have one round shape icon. Now I want to change the shapes of these icons. So simply we can change the styles for this. So how we are going to apply, we'll show you. Now here always it will shows the so preview only. You can observe now it is in square shape. Now I don't want square shape, so I want to change this shape into another format. You can observe now it is like a leaf format. Now, so how we are going to do this one? Again through the CSS only we are going to apply. And now you see here we have some input controls. I want to change this as a round shape. So again we can go through the CSS. You have to remember one thing. So CSS is only for the stylings, but it will so plays major role in the website. Now I am going to change the shape for this. You can observe now it should be more rounded corners. So previously it should be like this. Now we are applying this one. So it will be more rounded corners. Like this type of things we are going to build with the help of CSS. If you want to change the font family, if you want to apply the these type of borders also, this is border image. So how we are going to apply these type of things? Through the CSS only, we are going to apply these type of things. Everything like entire declaration part should be like CSS only. So that is introduction of the CSS. So clear right up to now?
Yes, yes, Chandrasekhar. Yes, I'm clear.
So next module is JavaScript. So what is the use of JavaScript and why we are using JavaScript in real-time scenario? By using JavaScript, we can do client-side validations as well as we can do some calculations also. For example, I want to perform some addition operation or multiplication operation. Through HTML or through CSS, it is not possible to do any operation. That's why we are going to use JavaScript. So by using JavaScript, we can do calculations as well as validations also. What is mean by validations? See, here I have one form, quotation form. So here all fields are mandatory. That is my client requirement. Now, for example, as a visitor, I'm going to open this website. I'm not entering any data, just trying to click on send message. Now you can observe it will display some validation things. Okay, please enter your name, please enter valid email id, please enter mobile number, like that. So these are the all are mandatory fields only, so you have to compulsory enter. So that's why it will display the client side validations. Actually in real time scenario we have two type of validations. One is client side and second one is server side. Server side in the sense like a PHP language we are going to use for the server side validations. That means whenever if you are interact with the database, we have to use the dynamic things. That is server side validation. But we are going to do client side validations with the help of JavaScript. For example, if you are considering this phone number, you can observe, please enter mobile number. Why? Because this is empty. For example, in place of this mobile number, in case I am going to enter some characters like this. So after click on the submit button, again this message should be changed. So please enter only numbers. Like mobile numbers only, na, it won't allow characters. So that means the message should be automatically changed. And I have one more condition. So mobile number length compulsory you have to maintain 10 digits only. Then again I'm going to do one more condition check. So in case if you are entering less than 10 or greater than 10, at the time I'm going to show one more message. Mobile number length must be 10 digits. For example, in India, so mobile numbers are starts with the 91. Na? For example, if you are staying in Sydney, so your mobile number should starts with 0. So at the time I have to check whether the mobile number is starts with a 0 or not. So these type of conditional things in everything we are going to do with the help of JavaScript. So the main advantage of JavaScript is we can do client side validations as well as we can perform some operations. Actually this JavaScript firstly named as a live script. So after 1995 Netscape company they renamed as a JavaScript to do the client side validations. That is about the JavaScript. Basically, we can use for the validations only. And at the same time, we can do operation, nothing but calculations we can do. That is about the JavaScript. So next module is jQuery. What is the use of jQuery? So whenever if you are observing any animation, you can observe in this website only. So this content, one time it is coming from the left side and one time it is coming from the right side and one time it is coming from the top and bottom and left and right. See, whenever if you are observing any animation, we can simply say it as a, so through the jQuery only, they are going to build these type of animations. Not only this type of animations, you can observe in footer, we have the testimonials. So after some time gap, it will automatically change. Now I'm going to click here. So, but in real time scenario, what happened? So already we given some time here. So after completion of the time, it will automatically move. So that is jQuery. By using jQuery, we can do the animations. So simply with the help of jQuery, we can do any type of animations. This is about the jQuery. So clear, right? Up to now.
Yes, yes, it's clear.
So up to now we did one website, but we have to check so whether that website is device friendly or not. So why? Because after deployment this website, we have to check so whether that website is device friendly or not. So whenever if you are developing any website, so we have to maintain that is device friendliness. How we are going to maintain? Actually, here we have the module called Bootstrap. We can simply say it as a BS. By using Bootstrap, we can make the layout as responsive. So how many type of devices we have? So we have four type of devices. One is so desktop, and second one is laptop, and third one is tab, and fourth one is mobile. That means whenever we are opening any website, so these type of four devices, it will automatically fit to the device screen size. Now you can observe here I'm going to open one website. So whenever we are opening in mobile, now it is in open in desktop now. Whenever we are opening in mobile, so how it will look like, so we have to check. Now this is logo, and we have the navigation like menu we have. So now I am going to open in mobile. Now see, this is logo and menu should be concised automatically. So this type of device friendliness we have to build. See, here we have two. Whenever we are opening in desktop, what happened? It will display three icons. So these type of things we are going to build with the help of Bootstrap thing. So whenever if you want to develop any website, should be device friendliness, nothing but responsive. Responsive in the sense device friendly only. So whenever any website is responsive, we have to use Bootstrap. Here we have two versions. So BS 3.4.1, that is third version. So this is old version. So in case if you have any requirement like a redesigning things, so we have to use 3.4.1. Now current version is 3.4.1. So this is the latest version, and in case if you want to start any application, so we have to use directly this 4.3.1. We'll discuss both this 3.4.1 as well as 4.3.1 also we'll discuss. This is about the introduction of the Bootstrap. So up to now we are creating one website successfully, so that is in your laptop or in your PC only. I have to move to the live, that is nothing but launching. So how we are going to launch the website? So whenever if you want to launch the website, first we have to buy the domain in the sense www.abcd.com now. So how we are going to buy the domain, and at the same time we have to buy the server space also. This is called hosting. So how we are going to buy the domain and how we are going to buy the hosting. So all these things we'll discuss in web hosting concepts. So in case if you want to create one webmail id also, we can create. For example, you can observe this is bait.ac.in now. Now here you can observe we have info@bait.ac.in. So whenever if you are work on some company also, they're going to provide one mail here. You can observe info@vedikshadi.in. If you are work on some ABC company, so xyz@abc.com, like that, they're going to provide some web mails now. So how we are going to create web mails, all these things we'll discuss in web hostings. For example, if your site affected with some malware or hacked by some other person, how we are going to identify and how we are going to relaunch our website, all these things we are going to discuss in this. So web hosting concepts. So this is the up to we discuss the entire thing should be static website only. So how we are going to design the static website, what are the modules we are going to use, all these things we discussed up to this. So after this is the theoretical part. After this we are going to discuss some tools also. I will show you what are the real-time tools, basic tools I'm going to show. So whenever we are going to move to our course, so in regular classes we'll discuss each and everything. So step by step process. Now, in real time scenario, already you know something like HTML. In HTML, everything should be so tag format. If you want to display anything, compulsory we have to use some tag, right? Now, my intention is I'm not going to use any tags. I want to generate some code automatically. So for example, here we have some table. So I want to generate some code. So how we are going to use? Actually, here I'm going to use some tool, wordhtml.com. So with the help of this tool, we are going to generate the code automatically. So now here, so I'm going to paste the Word format. It is loading. Once this website is loaded, so here I'm going to paste the so Word format. After pasting this one, just click on HTML. See now what happened. So entire code is automatically generated now. So like this we are going to use in real-time scenario. So when we are going to use this type of tools in real-time scenario, so first we have to know the all basic concepts, then only so it is easy to understand and it is easy to customize also. These type of things we are going to apply in real-time scenario, that is about the so wordhtml.com. Now instead of this table things, I want to generate some points. So you can observe here, just this is one point and second point, then like this. Now I'm going to click on HTML. You can observe automatically the code is generated. Like this type of things, we have so many tools in real-time scenario we are going to use in our live projects. Then
So even companies also use all these type of tools to
yeah,
reduce the
yes. Why?
time.
Because
Okay.
every time we have some deadline now. So we have
Mhm.
in the short time only we have to finish now. So that's why we are going to use this type of things. So if you have like a 2 years, 3 years experience only, then only you will get this type of criteria. They're going to use within short time. They're going to apply this type of criteria. So then some of the cases your client going to ask something like this. See, so they want some like a dial button, call button. So while click on this one, automatically so call should be activated. So how we are going to do this type of criteria? Now here you can observe we have like a WhatsApp integration. How we are going to do this type of WhatsApp integrations? This is the live implementation. For example, now I implemented WhatsApp. Maybe so some of the times client going to ask they want Telegram, Snapchat, Dribble, anything. So depends upon their requirement, we are going to integrate this type of things. How we are going to do this type of things? For example, I will show you. So in case if your client asks WhatsApp widget, this is again tool only. We are not going to write any code manually. So we can write, but it will take time now. So that's why we are going to do with the help of tools. So this is the tool getbutton.io. So by using this tool, we can generate some code automatically. So here we have the button called get your button. So that means you want messenger, you want WhatsApp, you want Dribble, Snapchat, anything. So now my intention is I want to generate WhatsApp only now. So here I'm going to give so WhatsApp number. Okay, like this. Now just to scroll down. So after scrolling, it will shows. So you want left side or you want right side. So basically it is in right side only. So that's why I'm choosing right only. In case if you want left, you can click and it will shows message as text. Instead of that message as, in case if you want to change the text, we can change, not an issue. So up to this, we have like a free features only. Now, so in case if you want more features, they're going to do some paid thing. No need any paid options. Just scroll down. So it will ask some email ID. Just click on this one. See, code is automatically generated now. Copy and paste this code before closing the body on every page on your website. Just you can copy and paste. That's it. Automatically your WhatsApp widget is integrated like this. So these type of criterias we are going to apply in our regular sessions. Then we have to use live chat implementations also. Now I'm going to open another website. In this website already we integrated live chats. So here also we have two scenarios. That is a free chat box is there and paid chat box also there. So already we integrated free only. I will show you this one. See how we are going to apply these type of things. So theoretical part is different, and when coming to practical implementation, that is completely different. These type of things we are going to apply in so live implementations, like live projects, we are going to do that. So up to now we did like only normal English language website only. For example, if your client asks they want some international languages, so at the time how we are going to do that? So now here I'm opening onamo.at, nothing but Austria. So this is Austria domain, Austria website. So by default it is in German language, which is not readable. Now we can observe while click on English, what happened? So automatically this entire content should be converted into English. Now we can observe about us, food and drinks, extra room. So like that it will shows. So how we are going to do these type of scenarios, we'll discuss in our regular sessions. So up to now we discussed some of the tools for a static website. Then at the same time we discussed all modules about the static websites. So up to now clear kada? Up to
Yes, yes, it's
it's
clear. Yeah.
so then we have to discuss dynamic website. So what is mean by dynamic website? So dynamic in the sense, again here we have two type of things. So one is single page application and second one is multi-page applications. What is mean by single page and what is mean by multi-page application? Now here I am opening one website. While click on this one, every time you can observe it should be automatically reloaded now. Every time it is reloaded, so that is so multi-page application. For multi-page applications, each and every each and every time the web page is reloaded. But when coming to single page application, it won't reload, but it will change the screens. Now I am going to open here Angular website. So here my requirement is, so after loading this website, so here we have the navigation. While click on this navigation, it won't reload. You can observe. So now I'm click on this one, it will be changed here and it won't reload. You can observe. So this is called single page application. So every time this screen is changed, but it won't reload. So that is about the single page application. So for this type of single page application, what are the programming language we are going to use? For multi-page application, we can use PHP, Python, and ASPX, .NET, and Java. These are the languages we are going to use for multi-page application. For single-page applications, we can use React, then Angular, then Vue.js. So actually, these Vue.js are generally we are not using that much of thing. So we can use React or Angular. Anything you can select and we can use. So with the help of these languages, we can do the single page application. So up to now we discussed HTML, CSS, JavaScript, everything now. So that is front-end technologies. Front-end technologies like front-end programming languages. We can simply say it as. So here we have thing now. This React is a library and Angular is a framework. By using this library or by using this framework, we can build single page application easily. This is about the introduction of this React, like a single page application and multi-page application. So whenever if you are doing
React is what? Which one is framework? Angular?
Angular is a framework, React is a library.
Okay.
So what is meant by framework and what is meant by library? So framework in the sense we have set of inbuilt things like in React, we have already inbuilt validations. So no need to write your own code for the validation. Okay. And at the same time, so for routing, like navigation is there now from one page to another web page, it is moving, right? So for this also, no need to write our own code. Basically, we have inbuilt things. So for this navigation, we have the routing. We are going to call ng router. That is a dependency module we are going to use. And for the validations also, we have inbuilt things directly we can use. Now, coming to React, in React, you have to write each and everything should be manually only. So it is completely, so JavaScript library.